everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Boot Camp. This is from 2008, so a little older movie. I don't know why I never heard of it. Maybe I did and I thought I watched it. Again, my history is everything before 2016 was on Netflix, my ratings, but I didn't find it there, so I don't think I saw it. It's about a group of at-risk teens who get sent to a rehabilitation program, you know what I mean, in Fiji, but it ends up being like a detention center or something like a prison, and they're brainwashing them. It seems awful. But, I mean, Peter Stormare is in it, and Mila Kunis is in it. So, it's only 5.8 on IMDb, but only 9,164 people rated so far. Hour and 39 minutes long. So, I'm going to give it a shot. So, we'll see. Stick around. So, I'll be back. I just said so many times, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Boot Camp. No check-ins. Haven't been doing many of those lately, but anyway. So, interesting. I wonder if it was better back around 2009. I don't know. Not that it wasn't bad. It was... So... Here's the, I'll just jump to the end, not the ending of the movie, but the end, they show the credits at the end, and they show some, hey, back in the 1970s, this kind of thing, this is when it started, these tough love camps is what they said, tough love camps. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's kind of based off of things that had really happened. So what this camp was, now, when I first started watching it, I was like, it's not so bad. So Mila Kunis is rebellious against her stepfather. He comes in and she causes some problems for him. She's not the best kid, but I mean not awful. Not that she deserved this. Not any kid deserved this. But she gets sent off to this camp, and they show similar stories of other people going there from different parts of the United States, and they go to Fiji, and there there's a camp counselor, and then they have some well, he's the camp runner and then camp counselors. I'm sorry. And it starts off as, you just got to do manual labor kind of stuff and atone for your sins, whatever it is, and apologize, whatever. They have a ranking system. You have black shirts at first, and you go to white shirts, or yellow, and then white shirts, right? And white, once you get to white shirts, then you have some more time, and then you can go home, It's like 2 years is what it seems like. So it kind of all made sense at first, for the most part. But then you see... they have this circle, I'll call it the circle of truth, I don't know if they call that, but that's when you're supposed to atone for your sins, and if you don't, it started with kids yelling at you and pushing and shoving, but then it progressively got worse, and I was like, okay, now that's taken a little bit farther. They also had, solitary confinement, if you will, that seemed a little harsh. And I'm sure there was probably more if this really happened in real life. I'm sure it wasn't great, but at first I was like, this isn't, you know what I mean, this, I don't see why... This is, and I didn't see the brainwashing part of it, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess beating people and stuff like that could be a little bit of brainwashing, but it wasn't what I envisioned. I really envisioned something completely different. Again, not that the circle of truth and the solitary confinement are right, or I'm not, condoning that, but otherwise I was like, okay, you send these kids off, make them do manual labor, climb the ladder and be good. And then even the other side of it was this guy would go out back to the mainland and meet with the parents and talk about them and how they have to change when these kids come home so that they're more welcome. I mean, literally, this guy truly believed in what he was doing. Doesn't make it right? No, but he really thought he was making a difference in helping these kids. He was living on that island in like the way everybody else was living. He's not like making money off of it and doing things like that. So that all kind of stood out to me. The movie itself was good. Mila Kunis' character, Sophie, she had a boyfriend. And of course, so the boyfriend finds out what happens, and he tries to, intervene and kind of rescue. And I'll leave it at that. So that's the whole plot line. And so what happens kind of stuff. But the whole, I don't know, boot camp, if you will, or the tough love camp, I don't know. Like I said, I had mixed emotions, but it's, from watching a movie. I'll say that. If my kid went to that, of course, I'd be upset. I would never do that to my kid. Hopefully my kids aren't that bad. But not that they were that bad. But anyway, I'm sure I had more I wanted to tell you. But the fact that this really did happen in the past is pretty amazing. And one of my kids is peeking around the corner right now because she wants to come down and need something. So as we talk about tough love camps, #1 contender right here, we're going to send her. So, all right, that's it. I don't know if I was helpful or not, but very interesting movie. And here she's sneaking around. She's going to hit me with a pillow. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Come get her. Come get her. Take her to Fiji.
What?
Fiji. All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope I was helpful. Kimmel's Irish Pub.